story of the Owlets began in January 2017 when the parents were caught on video mating. After about 30 days of incubation, the 2 eggs hatched. The great horned owls fiercely defended their nest. The father killed another great horned owl that entered their Eberwhite Woods territory. Almost all the Eberwhite elementary students got to view the owls. On April 18, 2017, the first owlet fledged from the nest. Fledging is when a bird leaves its nest. The first owlet accidentally fledged by falling out of the nest after hopping on its mom's back. The photographer said, "My take on what I witnessed was that as the owlet exercised its wings more and more vigorously, the crowded environment on the nest, it actually gained lift and landed on its mother's back. At that point, the mother first tilted her body forward, trying to get the owlet to slide off. When that didn't work, she fluffed her feathers and shook him off her, not knowing that it would result in the owlet falling off the nest. I don't believe that the fledging occurred intentionally."
After he fledged, his siblings seemed to be thinking, "Why did you jump?"
How did the baby survive on the ground? He used camouflage when he first fell, hid by a log the second day. He got to the top of a tree the second night. How? Baby owls can climb with their talons. Where the owlet went, Mom was usually close by, leaving the other owlet alone in the nest.
The owlet often exercised his wings to learn to fly and get closer to his proud mother.
Watch closely. The owlet coughs up an owl pellet. Eberwhite kids get to dissect these in 3rd grade. What is a pellet? After an owl eats small rodents, birds, and bugs that are part of its diet, its stomach cannot digest the fur, bones, teeth, feathers, and insect shells from that food. These extra parts are formed into a tight pellet inside the owl and then are later spit up by the owl. This is the second owl fledging. This owl fledged by what is called branching, using its wings to hop from branch to branch so he never ended up on the ground like his sibling who fell. Listen to the spring peeper frogs in the background. Unlike their parents, the owlets were often spotted in trees overlooking the paths. Some people think they got used to watching people from their nest high above the trail and like to keep an eye on all the Eberwhite Woods users.
This is the morning of May 4th, and the babies have finally found each other. So here's baby, we don't know 1 or 2, and there's other baby, and they are on the edge of the woods here. Their parents are being mercilessly attacked by crows. In the next tree, oh, he's calling, do you hear him? There he, oh my gosh! A parent just flew with food for him. And there the crows just found him now.
In a battle of enemies that dates back to before humans evolved, crows and owls have been at war with each other. Crows don't like owls and owls don't like crows. Crows will harass, peck, annoy, and mob an owl, sometimes to death if they discover one in the daylight. The Eberwhite owl parents killed a lot of crows at night to feed their babies, and the crows harassed the owls during the day.
Here is our our Eberwhite Woods owl being harassed by hundreds of crows. He or she is hard to see. Right there. On that branch is the owl. And the crows are just non-stop. Oh, hi.
The Owlets eventually left Eberwhite Woods in November 2017, either on their own or chased out by their parents. Hopefully they found a new territory to watch people from the trail.
Owl viewing etiquette. Quiet voices near the nest. Why? Owls are nocturnal. Loud voices can wake them. Predators like red-tailed hawks can use the presence and noise of people to locate great horned owls' nests. Keep dogs on leash. Why? Babies cannot fly when they first leave the nest and are often defenseless and on the ground. The adult great horned owls oftentimes hunt during the day, sometimes stalking their prey on the ground. Your pet is safer on a leash. Stay on trail. Why? To give the owl space and to protect Eberwhite Woods' natural habitat. Keep your distance and don't intentionally disturb the owls. The parents may feel their nest is in an unsafe location and abandon it if disturbed or they feel threatened. Waving, yelling, and hooting to get the owl's attention is disturbing and threatening to them. Please, set a good example. If you disturb wildlife, others watching will think it is okay to do the same.